and welcome to Tommy Talks, golden nuggets about life. I'm Dr. Tommy Bryan, and today's topic is May the Force Be With You is a Lie. I love the original Star Wars movies. If one of the original movies is playing on a Sunday afternoon, I manage to watch at least a few minutes of it. Sometimes I get to the credits before I realize I have watched the whole thing again. I saw the first one in 1977 with my dad, mom, and sister. I vividly remember standing in a long line to get our tickets at Crabtree Valley Mall in Raleigh, North Carolina. Why do I remember that? Because my father stood in line for nothing, and I mean nothing. To stand in line for movie tickets left an impression. My dad was mesmerized by Star Wars. He loved everything about this good versus evil movie. For me, though, it was more the idea of an unseen force that held my attention. That unseen force in Star Wars has been elusive. It took me 35 years to discover the truth. May the Force be with you is a lie. Yes, there is a cadence and a rhythm to life. You can certainly call it the Force. I've often gone to seminars that ask over and over, "Are you in the flow?" I thought if I called it different names I might sound more sophisticated and it would come to me faster. So I called it prana, a Sanskrit word for vital life. And I called it chi, a Chinese word for life force. But none of those things worked for me. My flow wasn't flowing. I loved to sleep in and wallow on Saturday mornings, but the force wasn't going to allow that yesterday morning. At 6:15 a.m. I awoke to these words. Tommy, there is a cadence and a rhythm to life. You must be a clear vessel to receive it. When you whine about something, you disrupt the cadence. When you are impatient, you disrupt the cadence. Think back to Adyashanti and his definition of enlightenment. It is absolute cooperation with the inevitable. To be with the Force, don't fight life. Rise up to meet whatever life brings to you. Don't wallow in the circumstances. Be thankful for the lessons before you. Lean into them and move through them faster. Remember the monk who was accused of fathering the child of a neighbor's daughter? All he said was, "Isn't that interesting?" When the child was born, he raised the child. When the neighbor's daughter recanted her story several years later, what did the monk say? "Isn't that interesting?" No resistance through emotion. No resistance through fighting reality. The monk rose up to meet life. You continue to resist rising up to meet life, Tommy. Stop it and you will be with the Force. And that is when I heard the ping in the universe. It's not may the Force be with you. It's may you be with the Force. And to make that happen, I must be a clear vessel that rises up to meet life. And what does that look like? Being a clear vessel means no interference from my wounds or baggage. I must be big enough to hold all of my past hurts in a new way so that they don't keep what the universe has designed for me from showing up. It means I have to be courageous enough to let others say what they need to say without reacting or judging. It means allowing life to flow through me, uninterrupted, so that whatever great future life has planned for me can happen. Yes, that is being with the Force. Busy rising up to meet life, Dr. Tommy.